Hi everyone. This time we are going to talk about the Kaddish, which is a very powerful prayer, one of the most powerful prayers that we have in Judaism, and a very significant one for assisting to elevate the soul of those that passed away. Rabbi Isaac Luria is stating that it's good to say the Kaddish for the mother and the father, if someone lost one, God forbid, then it's good to say it through the entire year, including Shabbatot, in Shabbat, and including holidays. That essentially it is. And it says that it's not that the Kaddish is just for saving the soul from the judgment of hell, it's also for the sake of elevating the soul from one level to a higher level. So therefore, it should be recited through the entire year, and including the holidays and Shabbatot. Now, what is truly the source for the Kaddish? So we find in different sources in Judaism that the first time they used to say Kaddish after reading in the Torah. And the first Siddur in which they found a record of a Kaddish was from the 8th century. It was in Siddur of Rabbi Amram Gaon, and this is like the first Siddur that is known, that we have a record from. But the question is, where do we find a source on which the minhag, the custom of saying Kaddish for the memory of people started? So 2,000 years ago, with Rabbi Akiva, we have a midrash that says that Rabbi Akiva once was walking in a cemetery, and he saw a person walking with a load of dry wood on him, like he was collecting the different pieces of wood. So he's asking him, just stop a second, I want to talk with you. The guy didn't stop. And he was trying again, and eventually commanded him to stop, like with a decree. And the guy stopped. He says, please don't make me to waste time, because those that are governing me, those that are on top of me, might be upset with that. So Rabbi Akiva was checking what's going on, and then it was clarified that that person truly was not a live person, he was a dead person. That Rabbi Akiva saw him, he saw the soul, and the soul was collecting dry pieces of sticks and wood. So he's asking him, why you are doing it? So the answer was, my friend and me have a judgment in hell. And when they are in hell, like with all the process of cleansing, I'm collecting the wood for the fire. Now, when I'm there, they are collecting the wood for the fire. So Rabbi Akiva is asking him, did you have any descendants in this world? Did you have a son? And the guy said, I don't know. When I passed away, at that time, my wife just got pregnant. So I don't know if I have a child or not. And says it was a long time ago. It's like 15 years that the guy is in hell, that he didn't go out of hell. We know that regularly, the regular judgment of people in hell could be up to 1 year, but here, in special cases, we see that it could extend even more than that, as with the midrash with Rabbi Akiva. So Rabbi Akiva was asking to the name of the person, to the place where he lived, and to his wife's name, and he went literally to that place, was looking for the family. And when he asked people about the person, they were saying, he better be burned in hell with all the troubles that he gave to us, that person. He asked about the son, says the same, the son should go to hell, because he's giving us a lot of hell in this world, in our village as well. He found the son, but the son, nothing to do with Judaism, nothing to do with knowing how to read and to write to begin with. Rabbi Akiva, says the Midrash, was fasting for 40 days. He was praying that that child will be able to open his heart to the study that he wants to teach him. And eventually, after 40 days that he was praying and fasting for that child, which means every day, from the morning till evening, he was fasting and praying to God that the heart of that child will be open to spirituality. Eventually, he was teaching him. He was starting to teach him to write and to read. And when he came to the point in which that child, that teenager, was able to say in the synagogue, Baruchu et Hashem Mevorach, and the people answered him, Yeheh Shmei Rabba Mevarach, was the answer as we answer today in the Kaddish. That moment, the soul of his father was released from hell. And after that, in a dream, the soul came to Rabbi Akiva to thank him for doing all that he was doing in order to save his soul from the suffering that he had in hell. So from that midrash we know that souls sometimes can suffer for a long time, way beyond even what we think, and the suffering is huge suffering to the soul, and the bigger suffering is when the children are not doing anything for the memory of their parents. And therefore from there we have that the custom that children are saying Kaddish for the memory of their parents. And the Kaddish is very powerful, as we see from this story of the Midrash. So now the question is, how this custom is helping. What is important in this custom? So we need to understand that when we are starting to say the Kaddish, when someone says Kaddish, he's starting with the words It Gadal Vit Kadash Shmei Rabbah. Literally, the meaning is It Gadal to make bigger, Vit Kadash to make holier, Shmei the name, Rabbah the big, which means we want that the big name will be bigger and holier. The big name that is related over here, it's hinted in, according to Rabbi Azar Luria, in the words Shmei. Shmei is from two words, Shem, Yud Kei. Shem, which is a name, Yud and Hei are the two letters, the first two letters in the name of God, in the Tetragrammaton. Since the sin of the tree of knowledge, and enhanced with the story of the Amalekites, the name of God is not complete in this world. The first two letters, the Yud and the Hey, are being separated from the Vav and the Hey. And it's our job to make the name complete, to complete the four letters to be united. This is part of the spiritual work that we are doing here in this world. Every time that we do a good deed, really, in a spiritual essence, we are unifying the four letters of the name of God. So, when someone is saying a Kaddish, and is praying, and he has an intention to make the name of God complete, and he is saying it in public, and this is why it's important that there will be a minyan, 10 people all together, that at least 10. And when he's saying the Kaddish and is causing the people to answer Yehesh Merabah Mevarach, which means they are together with him, completing the name, enhancing the big name of God from what we need to do, then because that person completed the name, he did a bigger version of light, then the light of God is saying, he is caring for my name, I will care for what he really wants me to care for. And this is the descendants that are suffering, therefore I will help their soul to elevate to a higher level. Or if they are in the judgment of hell, to reduce their judgment or totally to let them out from that process. So I said, as obviously that souls after their death need to go through process of purification, and we need to know that all the writings of the Kabbalists are stating in different places that when a soul leaves this world, every soul need to go through a period of cleansing in hell. Righteous people go through hell while they don't need the cleansing process of hell because they did that cleansing here by their actions, intentions, the way that they talk. They clean themselves. So therefore they just go through hell and they don't stay there. They go from there to a higher level, to the Garden of Eden. But some souls, and many souls, are getting stuck in hell. Some souls even don't have the merit to enter hell. And we know that in that world, the upper realm, it's not a realm in which the souls can achieve something new if they did not started it over here, and if they don't have anyone here to assist them. Because the only place in the universe through which changes can be created, it's here in this world, and according to the actions of this world. And even when righteous people from above or family members that passed away are doing actions from above for us, it's as results of the merit of the good deeds that they've done in this world. This is not for free. Nothing is for free. It needs to be earned over here in this world. So now, I'm going back to the Kaddish. The Kaddish is a very powerful prayer. And what I was just saying is the first section in that. We'll continue to explain about the Kaddish with further times that we will give some more segments on the Kaddish. Thank you very much.